Let's plan out the month of June in my Erin Condren monthly planner and do the dashboard pages as well. This video tends to be one of my longer ones, so grab a drink or a snack or grab your planner and plan along with me. Hi, I'm Kristen and I'm on a journey to uncomplicate my life with functional planning and imperfect home management. If you're like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed and I'll be right back. First things first, let's change covers. This is the exclusive to the Austin store cover that I got for May. It was perfect for May, and but now it is time to change to this Etta V. I think this was called Metallic Spring, and I've since found out that it's not available anymore unless you purchase it on a notebook. I don't know why it's not available anymore. It's beautiful, it's Etta V, and everybody loves Etta V, especially with the new Inspire design that just came out. So here's the back cover, and I just have this like repositionable sticky envelope situation that I put on there to hold some stuff. So I'm just gonna transfer that over here, and we will be done. So you can see here my book is pretty full. I cram this full of stuff and it doesn't shut all the way, but I keep this open on the side of my desk, so it doesn't really actually matter because of the way I use my planner. I don't mind that it's chunky, you know? So I have here the stickers I want to show you, and let's just flip to June and you can see how I have pre-planned everything with my sticky notes. And I am going to use, let's grab all this stuff. This is a highlighter from the In Bloom Writing Tools Variety Pack. And I just have some snap-in bookmarks that I just kind of grabbed out of the pile. And I'm really loving this one. I love this old flower design, but this one is fun too. I think it's too yellow and orange. I don't know. I probably won't use the Inspire one. Maybe one of those. I also have these sticky notes that came from the Sticky Notes box set, and I'm going to prep these for all of my weeks coming up. I have some washi that came from, I think this was the Inspire, yeah, it must have been the Inspire line. I just grabbed it because it matched. I have no purpose for it at this point, but you never know what we might need it for. And then here is my June sticker folder. And I have all of my June stickers ready to go in here. I'm gonna grab the ones that I'm going to look at for my monthly spread and my dashboard, and which I guess is most of them in here. I have stickers from the monthly, what is this called? The monthly designer sticker book. So each page goes with the monthly color scheme. This one was from edition 8, and you can tell because it has the longer washi. This was from edition 7, which is no longer available, but they go together. When I purchased this book, this month had already passed, and so now I get to use it this year. And they kind of coordinate. This one has more like lavender and some blush, and this one is more like lime green and like a brighter purple, but they can go together, and of course the greens match, so we're gonna use what we can here. And I also have this habit tracker that I brought this up in a previous video that I wanted to use it for something, and then in May, and then I never did, and so we're gonna just try it for the first time on here. And we'll get to that when we get to that. And then I have this envelope full of all the random stickers I have cut off of Erin Condren sticker sheets, just so I can use them. I don't even know if I will use them, but they are available for us to use. So those are gonna kind of be over here off to the side. And I have my handy dandy favorite planning supplies basket. And then off camera over here, I do have like my reusable sticker books. I'm kind of going through and reorganizing now, so I'm having to use 2 books at the moment. Most of the stickers I'm gonna need are in here though. So we'll flip to the June page. I organize it by color, and my colors always match the Erin Condren monthly color scheme because, as you can see, that is what I use to inspire my planning for the month. All right, so this is gonna kind of just be right off camera where I can see it, and I'll stick those there too. These I'm gonna put in my basket because I don't need them right this second. And I just realized I forgot a pen. No, I didn't. And I've got my G2, the really fine point one, and let's get started. My routine with monthly planning is that I have all of my sticky notes for the things that are always recurring every month. They're pre-written and I move them. So as I put stickers down, I will move these to the following month. All of these have lasted, they don't fall off. This works, like they are not coming off, and they have been restuck at least 6 times now that we're in the month of June. So these are Erin Condren sticky notes. That is one of the #1 things that people complain about, is that the Erin Condren sticky notes don't stick. That has not been my experience at all. I mean, I have had some that don't stick, but not the ones that are on this snap-in sticky note thing, okay? Those restick constantly. The other thing you might notice is that my planner is a Monday start. I redated this myself. I used my own Cricut, printed these, cut these out, and redated it to be a Monday start. And I did that all at one time when I first got the planner. The whole year is done and I don't have to worry about it. I also have these Planner Kate week number stickers that I added whenever I redated my planner, because I use those when I'm planning my weeks. And so I have an extra sheet here. This is STK 108. If you don't have your own Cricut and you want to redate your planner to be a Monday start, Planner Kate does sell sheets for that are gonna match whatever color scheme you want to use for that. So I just preferred white, and you could do a color change on Planner Kate, but I have the tools available to do it myself, and I was too impatient to wait for an order, so I did it myself. Anyway, let's start planning. This video is gonna be long enough without me rambling about stuff. And let's start with the stuff that's in. I keep a sticky note in the sidebar to write down anything important that is going on that month. That way, if I am pre-planning and something comes up, I can flip through and put something on here without having to write on the paper. So that's what this is. And I usually like to start there because that tends to be like when there's a full week of travel or something and I need to make sure I am scheduling my plans accordingly. But on this particular month, we don't have anything like that. This is the first full month of summer. There's no school. And so there's not gonna be any like no school stickers or anything like that. We've got a couple of birthdays and Father's Day, but that's really it. So let's go ahead and just put some stickers down. I'm not gonna use the washi for anything. I don't think I have anything that goes across more than one day, and that's usually what I like to use washi for. And then I'm also gonna remove this sticker that I had added a while ago for something for Afterpay, but I don't owe that anymore, so I'm just gonna take that out and get rid of it. And that's one of the nice things about using stickers in your planner is if you buy repositionable stickers, which is what I do from Planner Kate, I always get repositionable stickers. Those can just come right off. It doesn't leave a residue, and I don't have to white anything out that I might have written onto the paper. So let's start now, so that I know I don't have anything that I need to add across a few days. Let's just start from the beginning. We'll start with the first week in June and we'll just start filling in. And I have stickers here that say book club, and that is what our first sticker is. I host a book club. This will be our second one. So, I mean, I wanna say every month, but right now we're only on our second one. And that is gonna be at 7:30 p.m. So let me just fill that in. And I'm gonna take my sticky note and I'm gonna move it over here to the first Thursday in July, because that is when we normally do our book club. And so the first Thursday in July is the 6th. And so now that is gonna live there for a month until I get to it. The next one here, we have a game night. I have some stickers that might work. Essentially, I have ordered my Planner Kate BW icons, and I have a gaming one coming, but it's not here yet. So I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna just use the this guy. It's just a laptop because I'm gonna be playing Minecraft, and Minecraft is a computer game. And so I will take one of these and I'm just going to write Minecraft on it. And that is one of my goals. The reason I'm scheduling this in is that it's one of like my personal goals to schedule in time for hobbies that are not planning and content related. It's something that's more for me. So like book club, it makes sure that I read every month, and then my scheduled gaming night makes sure that I get some creative time in playing a game that I love. And I usually do that on the first Friday of every month. So we'll put that here. And then if I need to move that around, I can. It's not a big deal. But let's go ahead and write that in. That's one thing I have learned about planning and my goals, is that I need to make time to do it. And so having that on my calendar when I'm making my plans for the week and seeing that reminds me, hey, that is a goal that you said you wanted to do. So it gets done. The next sticker I need to make is for haircuts. I also have a haircut sticker coming in that I am going to leave blank. What I want to do here is, this is mainly just to remind me that my son is going to need his haircut. We usually do it every 3 weeks, and it's just something I don't ever remember. And he's kind of growing his hair out, and so it's kind of something that he's not really thinking about, but we do need to have it cleaned up, right? And so I just want to remember to do that. And I think what's going to happen here is I'm going to end up putting one of the little BW icons that I get. It's actually coming today, but I'm going to leave a space for it. And then I have 2 haircuts. So let's put this here. And I'm gonna just write out haircut. Let's move these. So this one will go here, and then this one won't be until August, the first Saturday in August. Yeah, and that's perfect because that's right before school starts. Okay. And then I'm gonna leave room for an icon, you know, it's just so I can put the little haircut icon. And this isn't an appointment, this is a reminder. And so what might happen is we might not end up doing it that day, and we might end up going the next week. And so this is removable, repositionable, and I'll just move it. And really what I can tell now is that this is Father's Day, and I know my husband's gonna be home. So I bet what is gonna happen is that is gonna be the week that they end up going and getting a haircut together, and then I'll just end up moving that, and then, you know, so on and so forth. The one thing I just realized that never got written in here is that we will have tennis camp week 23. Let me write it here before I forget. And I haven't actually scheduled that yet, but that's the tentative week that he wants to do it. So I'm going to just leave that there for a second until we figure that out. Twitch resub, I don't have stickers for that anymore. I used to have a sticker that said Twitch, and that is another reminder. I need to do it on that day so that my subscription doesn't lapse. And I thought I was gonna have like a check mark one, but I don't. Let me actually cheat and look here. And I'm gonna use this one. This matches enough when they're next to each other that I can get away with using this here. So I'm gonna do this and say, even though this is a January sticker, it's still gonna match here. And that is, resub Cub, and that is the Twitch streamer that I follow. And so what's going to happen is that is going to expire on July 7th, which means the resub, it's a manual thing. It's not automatic. So I actually have to go and log into Twitch and resubscribe to this. And that is going to be on July the 8th. So that's going to go here. Disney Plus, that's a bill. Let's go back to the January, or let's go back to the June section, and I don't have any bill due stickers in this color. And I do have neutral ones, but I also have these that came off of the Erin Condren calendar with the file folders, and I'm just going to use these. There's only 2 bills here that I need to worry about this month. So that's perfect because I have 2 here. So let's do, this one is Disney Plus, and then this one is my Adobe subscription, and I have a cheat sheet in the front of my planner for that, which I keep here. And Disney Plus is $14.03 and Adobe is $59.53. And the 8th and the 12th. So the 8th and the 12th. All right. So we've got one here. This is actually going to fit next to the number, so I'm going to put it up here next to the number to save space later if I need to add something. Perfect. And then this is going to go on the 8th. And then the Adobe one is on the 12th. And we'll move that here. Next, I have a lash appointment, which I have stickers for. This one has not been scheduled yet, so I'm not going to write it in because my lash tech that I love to go to, her schedule's been changing a little bit lately, and so I don't want to write it in just yet, but it's usually in the morning, so I'm going to put it up here. And then when I go to my next appointment, which is coming up in a couple of days, I will schedule this appointment and then come and write that in. It's probably going to be noon. But let's put this, so then the next appointment will be the first week in, oh, I already have one there, you can see. And so then this one will go here. Okay, because I go every 3 weeks. Date night, I have a little heart, I can use that, and let's do, I haven't even been using these. What do we have here? I don't really know if I want to use the lime or like the blush yet. So what if we just not? What if we end up just saving those and using them on the dashboards? I know date night will be, I know my husband will be in town for Father's Day. So I'm going to put it here, but we can always move it. And I'm going to put this heart right here. And I'll just write date night. I don't know what it is going to be yet, but that is yet another goal, was to have a monthly date night. My husband works in another state, so he's there most of the time, and he's here home like once or twice a month. And so it's really important to set that intention to go have a date night, because we don't really get a chance to do like an impromptu date night at this season of our lives. So that's just another way that I'm getting my goals scheduled in my month. And date night this month is going to be a little different because we are going to go on vacation, and I'm just going to put it like in the middle here because this is the week we're going to be on vacation, and we'll figure that out when we get closer to that. Next, this is my goal check-in, and let's see what I have in here for that. I do have stickers that I just got from Planner Kate that say goal check-in, and so I might end up using just one of those. I don't think I have any like old stickers to use up anymore that say goals on them, and so that's kind of like my priority, was to use up all my old stickers. And then as things got used up, then I was letting myself go and order new ones. So I finally worked through most of the stickers, and I think we will just grab a neutral one of those off of here. gold check-in. We do have the right color, but I'm kind of feeling like one of these neutral ones for here. If I already knew what colors I was picking from this, I could use like one of the purpley ones. Honestly, I'm just not feeling any of the colors on here for this spread. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just use one of the neutral ones here that say gold check-in, and I'm just gonna set it. Do we want to use one of these? There's so many stickers in here. I saw something that caught my eye, this with the flowers. I don't know though, because it's a circle and it's gonna take up like this whole thing. I think I'm just gonna use one of these that came out of the back of the planner, and I'll just put this here and just make sure I'm taking some time that day to check in with my goals and see how I'm doing. And then, so this one is gonna go here. And I always do that like the second to the last Monday because I do film that, and I need to have that video ready for the following week. So it is a little bit early to do a goal check-in, like because there's still like so much time left in the month, but it's been working for me. It hasn't caused any problems for me yet, so I'm okay with it. All right, and then I know I saw some payday stickers. I don't have any in the correct color, I don't think. Where's June? I have one payday sticker in that color, but I kind of wanted to have them the same. So let's, instead of that, let's just use the scripts that say payday on them. And I'm gonna use these two because they match, and then I can get rid of them. That's always my goal. So let's use some of these flags, and I'm gonna put them here. These are little tiny Planner Kate flags. We're gonna put them up here. In the corner, and then I'm gonna layer these that say payday with the $sign on top. No, next, because the $sign is too big and I didn't check that beforehand, but that's okay. We're just gonna put it next to it. The green is enough to draw attention to it so that I don't lose like just the plain black and white. The savings I'm gonna leave here for a second. Let's move the paydays over to July. And where were we? June, okay. And then the savings, I do have this little piggy. I'm just gonna use these neutral ones from Planner Kate that say savings deposit. And these are intended to write in the amount and then check it off. But this is really just a placeholder, I think. I don't ever look back at this to see how much I deposited. This is more to check if that because these are automatic and this is gonna be manual. So the automatic ones are more just to remind me to check to make sure that they charge me the right amount, because Adobe is notorious for charging the wrong amount. The savings deposit, I'm never gonna need to come back and look at this to see how much I deposited, so I don't necessarily need to write anything in, so I might change that when my new stickers come in, and just put the little BW icon there to remind me to do the deposit. So, all right, so that is everything for like the recurring tasks. And then this was gonna be tennis camp week, and so I want to put something on there to mark that. And again, I have icons coming that just haven't gotten here yet, and they look like this. They're just little tennis rackets that have a heart in the monthly color. When those come in, I'm going to put that on here. Let's go ahead and let's put this washi down that I said I wasn't gonna use. Do we wanna use one of these? No, that's still not long enough. Let's use this one that I said. So let's see how this looks. I want to span the whole week from here to here and say that this was tennis camp. Which means I am going to have to move that sticker, but that's okay. It's easy because they're movable. And let me use this just to cut it. Okay. Now let me use my little spatula to move this out of the way for a second. And then here. And this washi, if we decide to move it to a different week, it's easy to move, so. All right, so there's that, and then I'll just need to put a little label that says what this washi means. I'm gonna use one of these labels from my stash, and maybe these circle ones like take up too much space. And this is too big, and I don't want any of these teardrops or circles. I'm making this more difficult than it needs to be. I'm aware of that. I'm trying to get something that's not exactly that same color, but I think I'm just gonna go with this one here, and I'm gonna write tennis camp. And then I don't know exactly what time this week is going to be, but I'm leaving space there so that when I do register, I can go ahead and make sure to put that time in there. So tennis camp all week. And I think that that's good. I think that I am good with that, and we need to do the sidebar now and then move on to the dashboards. This was a note that I wanted to remember for next month. This is my monthly reset that I like to do. Does this fit in the sidebar? It does. I'm gonna use this little like sheet of paper sticker. I think it's super cute. So this is kind of just like recurring tasks that always happen. I'm gonna put that up here, and everything else that's gonna go in this sidebar is gonna be more like just a basic to-do list of things that come up that I need to do during the month. So let's put this on July, and I'm gonna put this, I think we'll put do all the things up here. Actually, yeah, so let's pick, I'm gonna pick one of these like more neutral colored ones like I did before that isn't gonna get used if I don't use it now. And we'll just put it right there, do all the things. And I haven't been using these. I said I was gonna use them, but I haven't, and they're just not speaking to me. These two sheets just don't match each other the way the previous versions have, and I just can't decide which one to use. And I'm kind of just like, let's not even worry about that because it's not that important. Father's Day, and then a couple of birthdays. So let's get balloons, which, do I have balloons for June that are in here yet? I have one balloon for June. Let me look in here. I know I have more balloons, and they probably just didn't get moved yet. I've got to have more balloons. I had like a whole sheet of balloons. I do, right here. Let's just use these two plain ones, and I'll put one on the 13th and one on the 26th. And we're good with that. And I don't have anything to write on my to-do list yet, but we might get to that. Now let's do this. This was just for if I needed it, and so none of this stuff really needs to stay here. And so I'm gonna move these to my, I have like a little snap-in dashboard back here that I kind of keep stuff like this on. And I'm just gonna throw this up here just to save them for another time. This is how I typically do my dashboards. Let me show you May. I put goals here, I put school-related things here. I pick a focus goal to think about and plan here, and then I use this for just any kind of notes I might need to take. So, I actually don't need this until, we'll just put it here. And then my little mini monthly calendar will go on the first week. All right, now let's fill this part out with goals, and I have these that say goal check-in, and I'm going to put those here. I'm gonna put the other neutral one, and I'm just gonna set that right here in the center, just like that. And then this one is Mom Life, and I'm gonna do the same thing with that same like neutral color that I picked, which I think, was it? Yeah, it's this one. And we'll put Mom Life right here. I think that's a little bit crooked. So what I'm doing here is just being very simple with this instead of trying to like overthink it and make it like perfect. I'm just putting simple stickers down because that's really gonna help me to figure out like, you know, what needs to go here. And I'm gonna use this highlighter to highlight my goal category in this section here. I have not picked a focus goal for this month yet, but let's do it right now. I think I wanna pick my focus goal to be home related. And so we will put the other 4 goals here, and then this will be the home section. And I think I just want to kind of get organized for summer. I want to go through our closets and like declutter and get rid of clothes that don't fit my son anymore and figure out what kind of summer clothes I need. We are going on a little trip in July, and so I just kind of need to get an assessment on what everybody needs for summer. And so I'm thinking of getting closets and dressers organized, and also related to the home is like my gardening goals and my landscaping goals I'm still kind of plugging away on. And so this will be the home goals, and then these ones are going to be for my creative goals, my fun and family goals, health goals, and financial goals. And I do this every time. Financial, I'm just gonna write over top of that where I made a mistake because I don't really like how the highlighter looks over whiteout. And it just kind of smears, especially when you put gel pen, but that's okay, financial goals. And then my focus goal is gonna be home, and we'll put that there in a second, but let me put my cheat sheet here. And since my home goal is for cleaning and organizing, I'm gonna use these stickers that say organize my life, and then these ones say time to clean, and I'm just gonna put like 2 columns here. And so let's get the organize my life. Let's put some washi down. And I didn't end up, I kind of decided to ignore these. I usually use this washi here, but I'm not feeling it. So I'm giving myself permission to just ignore that and not use it, and let's just use this other washi I brought over. And that's okay. I have plenty of supplies, and now I'll just still have those for next year. I'm just feeling like the greens, I guess, and that there's too many colors that I feel like don't really go together. Do I like that? Maybe I don't even like that. That's like too green. And then compared to that, it doesn't really match. So let me just pull that off, and I'll just stick it here in case I change my mind. And let's find a different sticker to use. What else do I have over here? I can do this, or I can do these. This matches, or this will fit in there. Let's do these ones that are like little flags. So I'm gonna put like organize my life on that one and time to clean. So these are all Planner Kate, and I will link the like the category for these. They're called like kit font scripts, I believe. I'll link the category for all these so you can kind of look and find some that work with your life. So let's kind of go like this. Organize my life here, and then time to clean. And I'm using this because this is going to be the middle of the page. So I'm just kind of using that as a guide. Time to clean. And I think what I'm going to do is whenever I do my monthly review, I will come and write in exactly what I need to organize and what I need to clean. Okay. Now, projects. I don't really have a project picked out that is not related to my home goal. So I don't really know what to put here yet, but what do we have? I could just kind of decorate, you know, I could just kind of put something here just for fun. Let's use these. What do we have? But we already have decoration there, and now I'm overthinking it, so. I can put here more notes about our trip that's coming up. I do have a spot for that on my May dashboard. So I'm probably gonna plan everything. When I'm booking everything, I'll write notes here, but then once everything's finalized, maybe I'll put like a little thing here. So then let's use this that says, Hooray Summer. This came from a Paper Studio little mini monthly sticker book. And I really thought it was cute, and we have some matching things. It's either that or we use these that are on here. And this says Hello Summer, but it's got that purple color that I said I didn't want. And so I'm not really sure what I want to do. All right, Kristen, get it together. Let's fix this. Let's just use it. Stop. Just stop. All right, let's just use this. This one here is gonna be fine. Let's put it up here, just kind of like leaving, I'm gonna just like leave a little space, kind of the way that looks. And then, that one didn't tear evenly, and now it's ugly. Time to grab the slice tool. So you know what's gonna happen now that I decided to start using this sheet, stickers from this sheet, you know what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna pick those up and put different stickers under them because I can't just leave it. I can't. All right. Now that looks all right, and then let's take this one that says Summer Days, and we want to put it down here like that, or is that crooked? That is crooked. I don't know why. Oh, Kristen, what are you doing with your life? friends. We'll go over here. I don't like how that blends in with that washi. Maybe I should have used a different color, but it's too late now. Summer days. And now we need to add some more of this purple around because I can't not have the purple. So we're going to pick up these and put them on here. So we're gonna get the spatula that came with my Cricut tool set. We're gonna go like this. That's all, that's what we're gonna do. And that is gonna look fine. These will come up as well, but these are not gonna be reusable now. And I don't know, let me put them in here and we'll see what happens. We'll see if I'm able to reuse them. I don't think I will. That's kind of like one of the drawbacks of the Erin Condren stickers is they tend to not be reusable. But now we're using these, okay. So time to clean. And organize my life. All right, and I like all these little sunglasses. Let's do the sunglasses like up here. Sure, why not? Okay, and then let's put this plant down here. And we need some purpley kind of stuff over here. So let's put the sunset guy down here. I don't think I'm gonna have much to write in the mom life section. It's just gonna probably be tennis camp information, so I should have plenty of space there. And then the goal check-in, we'll just put another sunglasses. And that's cute enough, and I like it better now. I feel better about that now. And now we can decorate this side, and that's what we're gonna put this for. I'm gonna just put the sticker down. I'm gonna show you in a different video like how I fill it out. I am not doing your typical check off the days thing. I'm going to make a graph out of this. And so if you're interested in that, just make sure you're subscribed to see how I do that. But I really just wanna put this down, leave enough space for a key, and then leave enough space for my yoga tracker. So let's build a yoga tracker first because I need to use this stencil, and let me kind of just show you what it looks like. It's gonna look like the month, and I just need to have enough space to, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the month. So we will go up 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will have space for the month. And what does the month look like? Let me get that little mini calendar. That will help me. I need 5, and it's gonna end on, it starts on a Tuesday and ends on a Friday. And because I use my dot pen in here, I'm going to use this micron that's not gonna smear with like a highlighter. And we are going to start here. The month starts on a Thursday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then it ends on a Friday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I just need to fill in all of these squares. This stencil came from Erin Condren. I got it during the warehouse sale. Oh, I just messed that up. I got it during the warehouse sale. It's not on their site anymore, so that kind of stinks. But if you have a stencil that has like check boxes on it, you can kind of do the same thing. Let me fix where I messed this up. I'm gonna attempt to only lift. Oh my goodness, this is difficult. Okay, that's gonna have to be good enough. And there we go. And then I'm going to write in Monday through Sunday in these boxes. There. So now I have my month of June, and my key is this way for walk, this way for yoga, a circle for other, and then my goal at the bottom. So like that. And then this is for going for a walk. This one is for yoga. This is for any other kind of movement. And then my goal is to move my body 5 times a week. And it doesn't matter how long. It could be 5 minutes, it can be an hour. It's really just any kind of movement. And then I just need like a little label that I can write movement on. This purple one is gonna work, and I'll just put it here. And I'm gonna use this strip of washi that came from this sheet, and I'm gonna put that here to break the page in half. And I'm gonna use this sticker that just says "Life is Bright" because sure. And we're just gonna kind of put it here. And then this is where I will write down how many minutes I spent doing yoga or anything really. And I need something here that says movement. And I don't remember, I don't think I have anything that says movement, but let's see if I have something that says fitness. I have something that says workout, but it's not like a workout. Let's just use it anyway and stop being so literal about everything. Workout. All right, and then the last thing I need to do on this spread is to just put this down just to, you know, get it on the page, and I'm gonna line it up with a line and then just put it down. And that is gonna have to be another video. This I'm gonna save and put in my reusable album. And then once I get like the key and everything finished here, I will put some more deco there. So I'm gonna leave this handy in the back of my planner. And the last thing is to just go ahead and write out my sticky notes for each month, or for each week of the month. And that is how I pre-plan, because I don't have my week drawn out already, but I do need to flip and write things in as they come up. So I just wanna have this ready. And let's go back to the calendar so I know what dates they are. And we've got week 22, which I didn't plan week 22 in May, right? That's not, I'm not doing week 22 in May, okay. So we have week 22 is May 29th through June the 4th. And I have my dashboard and my notes page, and then I have put my menu here where I have planned my menu for June. I put that here, and then I have another page that I might use for something else. I think I might put my content there. I'm still not sure yet. And then this is where my weeks are gonna start. So week 22, and then we have week 23, which is June 5th through the 11th. And I'm gonna put tennis camp, just because that is something that I have neglected to finish registering for while I'm planning this month. So I just need to make sure I have reminders all over the place for that. And then we still have a notes page here, and then we have plenty of room for the monthly review. So those are ready. Got all of that ready for the upcoming month. One of the most important things I forgot to put Formula One in. So let's look at my cheat sheet here. And in June, so we have Formula One. There's 3 races. We've got Spain, Canada, and Austria in that order, but Austria has a sprint race, so I gotta keep track of that. So let's just do, Spain is the 4th. So I'll put that here. And qualifying is going to be on the 3rd. Formula One is super important to us. It's like our thing that my husband and I watch together. Even though he is usually out of town, we kind of get on the phone and watch it together. And it's just something that we do together. And yeah. June 16th through the 18th is Canada. And that is Father's Day. So... and I'm gonna move this as well. I like to keep them next to each other. It just looks better in my eyes, even if it's not in chronological order. Like if the stickers aren't down in chronological order, I just like the way it looks together. And then Austria is on July 2nd, and qualifying is actually on Friday. The sprints are weird. What day do they do the sprint? They do the sprint on Friday, and then they do qualifying. I'm gonna have to move these around, but I'm just gonna put that the sprint is on Friday and qualifying is on Saturday. And I know the Grand Prix is on Sunday, so I might have to swap those out, but I need to look. This is new, I think, the new format, the way they're doing it, and so it's kind of like weird. They do like the sprint shootout, which is the qualifying for the sprint, and then they do the sprint, which is like a half race, and then they do the qualifying for the Grand Prix, and I don't know. I don't know when that's gonna be. So anyway, that's there and I'll figure it out. Okay, so now I have this huge mess to clean up while I talk to you. This one was a little bit of a mess and it seemed a little bit disorganized, so sorry if it wasn't super satisfying, but that's just how planning is sometimes, and we just gotta go with the flow. I will link everything here that I can find a link to in the description, and as a reminder, I am an Erin Condren affiliate as well as a Planner Kate affiliate. And so if you make a purchase with any of those links that I've provided in the description, that'll earn me a commission. So I just wanted to make sure you're aware of that. And thank you so much for helping me to support my family in that way. If you're still here with me, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you really liked the video, please consider subscribing, because I have new videos like this 3 times a week and I would love to see you in the next one. Okay, bye.